Aloha homies, this is X-Naut, and today we're going to be ranking 99 horror games. I got this idea from Thaf 9's channel, and he created the tier list of different indie horror games for other people to rank, and I decided I would give my input. Now before we begin, let's get some fitting music on. Also, please subscribe to Thaf 9 and his multiple channels, like T9 and others. So anyways, yeah, here's the list. Let's go ahead and make this. And Ban ain't one. This is a list of indie horror with varying degrees of popularity and quality. A lot of YouTubers, streamers should be something for everyone. Okay. Is it just not loading? Yep, it just wasn't loading. Okay. So, if I have not heard of the game, I will be putting it in I don't know. Otherwise, a lot of these games I haven't played, but I can think of pretty decent things. So, Alone in the Dark, A Dark Place, don't know. Oh, this music, going hard. So I noticed that this is alphabetically ordered. That's nice. Amanda the Adventurer. I'll put that in a solid B tier. This game is very fun, very enjoyable, and even though it's not that scary, I love the story and the conflict. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Is that an A or an S? I'm gonna put this in A. This is just kind of... This game, I haven't beaten it, but from what I have played, it's incredibly scary. The mechanics work perfectly, and there's not really anything for me to fear about it. I don't know this one. I don't know this one. Aoni is going in S tier because this game is a classic. It is my favorite type of horror game other than the Resident Evil formula. This is essentially my favorite type of indie horror game because it's... How do I explain this? Aoni has great puzzles. You never know when the monster is going to show up. So it's, yeah, for that reason, very good. At Dead of Night, I will also be giving S tier. This game is a point-and-click horror game and uses real-life people. So it has a very, very nice appeal to point-and-click fans, and I quite enjoy that. I don't want to make this too long. Okay, Escape the Aoni, okay. It's not that bad, but it's also not that good. I'm gonna put it in E. I don't have much to say about it. Baldi's Basics, pretty decent, but it's not really my thing. C tier. Same thing with Bendy and the Ink Machine. C tier. Bunker 16. I'm gonna put that in E. It's just kind of meh, short experience. Case Animatronics, F tier. F tier. These games are some of the bottom of the barrel trash. They do nothing unique whatsoever, and they're laughable. Cat in the Box, don't know that. Choo Choo Charles. This game is really good. Has a great sense of humor. I'm gonna put it in A tier. The gameplay's good and it's scary. Cooking Companions. Oh, I love this game. Any visual novel horror game is great in my opinion. S tier. S tier for pretty much any visual novel horror game. Dark Deception. I'm gonna give that an A. Incredibly fun gameplay mixed with very memorable, over-the-top villains. Alright, I think it's been a bit, so we're going to switch up the music. Let me see. Let's go with this. So, Darkwood. I've heard incredible things about it. From what I've heard, I don't know much about it, but I think I'd give it an S tier if I actually played it. Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't think I need to say much about Doki Doki Literature Club. Dead Realm, worst Dead by Daylight, you go in D. Devour. This game's pretty fun. I'll put it in B. Duck Season, that's an A. Duck Season, well, Devour is multiplayer, it's fun. You get with your friends, it's great. Duck Season, great storytelling, very nice visuals, lots of memories. I'll put that in it there. Emily Wants to Play. I'm going to put these, I think they're above average, but I don't have much to say about them. They're decent. They're not my favorite thing ever. Employee of the Month. I don't think I know enough about this game to say anything. Eerie? Eerie is funny, but otherwise I'm going to put it in F tier. Evil. Don't know about this one. This Evil is probably the worst game on this list, so there's that. This game is just asset flips and has nothing to say about itself, so yeah, no thanks. Eyes. Pretty interesting. Yeah, I'll go with this. Faith. Now that's going in the A tier. Faith is beautiful and terrifying all at the same time. I love it. Absolutely love it. Fears to Fathom, pretty good. Put it at not entirely my thing, but I can imagine the quality. B. These Five Nights at Freddy's games. Alright, miniature Five Nights at Freddy's ranking list. I'm going to put the original at S. The original has a great formula. I'm going to put 2 at C, because it's not really my thing, but I can acknowledge the quality. I'll put 3 at B, because I like its gameplay loop better than 2, but it's also not the best. I'm going to put 4 at S. I like it even, it's probably my favorite in the series. Pizzeria Simulator. That can actually go at D, because the actual horror gameplay is pretty bad. Security Breach. I don't really have much of an opinion on it, so but from what I've heard, it's below average. So I'm gonna put it below average. And Sister Location, I'm gonna put an E, because it's probably worse than these two. Honestly, Frambro. I don't know about it, so I don't think I could properly rank it, but I think I'd like it, so I'll put it at C. Hello Neighbor. Don't really need to talk about why I feel this way about Hello Neighbor. Happy's Humble Burger Farm. Really like this one. I think, is that deserving in an S? I think that's an S. I really like Happy's Humble Burger Farm. The gameplay is great. I love restaurant simulators, and I think this actually does the restaurant simulator better than FNAF Pizzeria does, in my opinion. Abe. RPG horror game is going in S, baby. If you're an RPG horror game, you're probably going in S. Then we have I'm on Observation Duty. I'm going to put that in A. It's pretty good. I'm Scared. That's an A. Yeah, that's an A. Very fun. Very interesting. Very fourth wall breaky. Input. I don't know what this game is. Inside. That's an S tier. Its storytelling is freaking amazing. Inside the Backrooms. I'm going to give that a C. It's nice fun, but there are better options out there. Iron Lung. Iron Lung is an A. Very good horror. It's just very short. But decide that. It Steals. Probably one of the best modern horror games. Well, not modern, but more modern horror games. Very short, very difficult, very memorable. It's still very scary. Jeff the Killer. I don't know which Jeff the... Layers of Fear. Haven't played it, but from what I've seen, I like it more than I dislike it. So, there. Limbo. Would probably put it in B, but might be higher if I actually played it. Little Nightmares. I'll put that in A as along with its sequel, even though I haven't seen it, just because Little Nightmares is very good. And honestly, considering what's nice about Limbo, I'd probably put that at A as well. Lost in... Yeah, I don't know this. Love Sam. Ooh, Love Sam is good. Love Sam is going in the A tier. Love Sam is good. That game freaks me out, and I haven't even seen all of it. Mad Father, RPG horror game, it's going in the S tier. Madison. Don't really know enough about it to rank it anywhere. Misao, this is an RPG horror, but you know what? I don't like this one as much as others. I'm gonna put it in, but it's still good, so I'm gonna put it in A. Monstrum, this is an S tier. Monstrum is just absolutely wonderful. The fact that it's essentially one of the only horror game roguelikes to ever exist is beautiful. And I used to be obsessed with coming up with how to get out of the ship in the different situations. Mr. Hop's Playhouse, that's a decent C. That's pretty decent quality, but it's not exactly my thing. Same thing with 2. 3, I don't know, though. Mr. Tomato, I don't know you. I don't know you. But this, My Friendly Neighbor, not A. That's going in S. This is honestly probably this might be my favorite game on the list, right next to It Steals. There's something about My Friendly Neighbor that is so promising, and I need to actually play it someday. But it's got Resident Evil gameplay. I can't really dislike it for that. Night Blight. I like it more than I dislike it. So they'll put it in C. Night of the Consumers, that's a pretty nice B. This game's got fun gameplay. Night of the Ripper, that's also a B. Wait, actually, or should that be an A? I'll keep it at B. It's really good, but I think some of the games up here are a little bit better. No Players Online, pretty good, but not necessarily my thing. Let's put it in B tier. One Late Night, don't remember this. Outlast, I'll put that at C. It's pretty, oh not D, C. It's pretty good, but like, I like certain things better. Now Outlast 2, I like the aesthetic a lot better of, so that's going in B. Phasmophobia, that's a solid A. It's very fun in a group and stuff. Poppy Playtime. We can put that in C. I like it more than I dislike it. Project... Whatever this is. Skidmo... Don't know this. Sally Face. Sally Face goes in A for having, honestly, such a great teen narrative. It's so well deserving and a great art style. It's great. SCP... I don't know what the specific SCP... 087. SCP Containment Breach. Okay, this is actually the first true roguelike horror. So for that reason, this is also going in S with Monstrum. They're pretty much equal in my eyes. Shipwreck 64. I love the concept of this. It feels more like a playable analog horror than a video game. So check it out if you haven't seen it. It's great and full of these little secrets. Siren Head. These games are typically pretty low effort, but there's some good ones. So I don't know which Siren Head game this is, so I'm just gonna go with D. Slender the Arrival. Ooh, that's an A tier. That's Slender the Arrival kicks butt. I don't care what people say. This game kicks butt. Probably one of the just most startling and intense horror games I've played. Slendy Tubbies. Just so meh. Soma. Pretty good underwater horror. Don't know much about. Very nice. Sonic.exe. The classic game is trash. Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. Bro, this game made my channel. You know it's gonna be in the S tier. This game is great. Infinite content. Tons of difficult scenarios. Great lore and character design. Absolutely wonderful. Sweet 776. I remember liking this. It's short, but I'll put it in C. It's pretty decent, but not worth anything higher than... No, I think it's worth a B. It was pretty good. Tattletale. That's also worth a B, but I think it's like a high B. This game's pretty good. No idea what this is. The Convenience Store is also worth a B. Pretty good. The Crooked Man. S tier, baby. I'm actually been playing this with some friends. One of the best RPG Horror Maker games. Possibly has the best story of any video game on this list, period. Second only to something like Doki Doki Literature Club. Or an Inside. Amazing. Another S tier. The Hidwall Loop? Or... whatever. This game has great sound design. All the characters are horrible. It's about a broken medical facility. It's great. I should really play this game sometime on the channel. Alright, what's in that? The man from the... I don't know what that is. The Mortuary Assistant. Great S. Kind of like a single player Phasmophobia. Not S. A tier. A tier. The Witch's House. S tier, baby. S tier. S tier. It's just probably my personal favorite RPG horror game. God, the content in this and the twists at the end and the stories and the whatever. I don't know what the heck these last two are, so they're not getting ranked. And then Yumi Nikki, probably one of the most amazing horror games out there. But it's a very different, not in your face horror. Do I put this in B or A? I'm going to put it in B, but not really because of the game itself. It's because this game doesn't work with my ADHD very well. But then again, I haven't really experienced it properly, so this could easily become an A in the future. So yeah, that's my list. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to go post this on the server of Thaf's. Bye-bye.